I'm walking towards my backyard because I think we all need to have a conversation. Honestly, this conversation should not even need to be had, but I'm viewing this thing like, what's wrong with us? Really, seriously. Oh, shoot. What's wrong with us as content creators, as people that are on YouTube? What point was 4,000 hours ever the goal? I mean, seriously, if you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in order to be monetized on YouTube, why would we ever make that the goal when it should have just been the bare minimum? So for those that don't know, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows by now because I know I'm a little late to the race, but YouTube will be changing their monetization requirements February 1st, 2027. And if you think this is still August, we're talking 6 months that you still have to get your 1,000 subscribers, your 4,000 watch hours, if I'm remembering correctly. But February 1st, you need to start having 8,000 watch hours. So back to my original question of when was 4,000 ever the goal? The way I look at it, if you're wanting to be a content creator, your goal is never the bare minimum. Your goal is always increasing. Your goal is always changing. Why are we so stuck on 4,000? And when I hear, oh man, we something's going on, this is bad for creators, the way I'm looking at it, no, it's not. It's only bad if you only wanted to do the minimum. And my question to you is, do you even want to do this? There's no way that I'm setting my bar so low that I'm only doing the bare minimum requirements in order to get monetized on YouTube, only to get AdSense. I mean, there's a whole trend now that is going on all social media platforms where these creators that have been doing this for years are telling you different ways to get brand deals. And the majority of them are also telling you that they don't really make money from AdSense anyway. So why are we focused on 4,000 watch hours? Soon to be 8,000. Why are we afraid of this? Even if you're just starting out, in a sense, you have the same issue that all other creators are having right now, and that is maintaining your space. You're just starting, you're still trying to figure things out. This is the perfect place for you to be. I am still in this place of still trying to figure it out. And in the process of me trying to figure it out, not once have I heard about this change and this update did I ever tell myself, oh man, now I gotta get 8 instead of 4. 8 is not even my minimum. Honestly, I don't even have a minimum, but what I do know is YouTube is basically the vehicle that is going to allow me to get these brand deals and sponsorships and, to be able to do all of the other things. Now, how does that look and how does that play into the sponsorships and then the brand deals? At this point, for me personally, I don't think it matters. And the reason I'm saying that I don't think it matters is because I'm still in the figuring it out stage. Yes, I need to figure these things out in the process, but I really don't see brands not wanting to deal with you because you have not met YouTube's minimal requirements to be monetized. Because I've also seen creators on this platform that are telling us I don't have monetization from YouTube, but I have this brand, and then this brand is reaching out, and I do have this amount of, subscribers and all these other different things. And again, I'm I'm truly trying to understand when we decided that doing the minimum was the goal, because that's kind of what I hear. I hear, a lot of creators that are, you know, hundreds of thousands of subscribers, da 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 da. You know, people that are actually making money from doing this, some of them are actually telling us like, listen, 8,000 is really not that hard. Lock in. Do what you have to do. Do what you need to do. My thing is this, do what you can. If you can't produce 2 videos a week, 3 videos a week, okay, that's fine, because I'm not doing it either. But that's also why in the midst of me trying to figure it out, I'm doing everything that I'm doing based on intentionality. If you're only here for the money, it'll show. Subscribers will know. Your followers will know. Brands will know. Be as authentically you as you can possibly be, and they will show up. Your subscriber count will not have anything to do with your watch hours as far as I'm concerned. My podcast channel, I have more unsubscribers, more people that are not subscribed to the channel watching. And I guess that's because of, you know, the rotation of guests that I have. But my watch hours are up. And even with that channel, I got to figure out how to, you know, still get these 8,000 watch hours. But at the same time, I'm like, the things that I plan on doing with that channel, as long as people are watching, I'm good. I'm not focused on my podcast being monetized from YouTube at this moment. That's just me personally. Now, if that's your goal, okay, fine. But at the end of the day, we're talking about AdSense, and I've heard a lot of creators say they don't make a lot of money from AdSense. To me, being monetized on YouTube gives you bragging rights. That's why I want it. Just to say, hey, look, I got a plaque. Just to say, hey, yeah, I'm monetized on YouTube. I can sound like somebody. But at the end of the day, in our current space as creators, I really want to know, what have we done in our creative careers where we were satisfied with the minimum? Where in our careers have we said, this is the bottom line and I want to be right here with it? As a creator, you create. Figure out what your audience is engaging with. Figure out what your subscribers want. Hey, ask the question, because that's what I'm planning on doing. And I'm just putting this out there for anybody else that's watching and, you know, thinking and trying to figure it out. I'm really going to sit and ask questions that I want y'all to answer. And speaking of that, YouTube has a feature, if I remember correctly, YouTube has a feature where I can give you a quiz. When y'all come to this channel, what are you here watching? What are you here for? You know, and it's a general, not general, it's a very serious question to me. I can check analytics all day, but I want to know what y'all are actually here for. Those that are subscribed. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I do a plethora of things here as I'm still trying to figure it out. But again, what are y'all wanting to see? Because at the end of the day, I have to get at minimum 8,000 watch hours. That doesn't necessarily mean that all my videos are instantly going to become 20 and 30 minutes, because then that could also hurt the retention rate. That could also hurt the click-through rate. That can also hurt the main things that YouTube is looking at. I couldn't put out a 30-minute video. Y'all watch 3 minutes. That video is shot and dead. But I can put out a 5-minute video and y'all watch this 5-minute video 5, 10, 20 times. That adds to my watch hours. Now, for those that know better, correct me if I'm wrong, but every time somebody clicks on this video, it goes to your watch hours. Listen, I know I sound like I am ranting and fussing, and to an extent, I really am. Because to be scared over accomplishing the minimum is an issue for me. And that might be because of the way that I am. I don't aim for the minimum. I don't know where my watch hours are right now, but I'll put them up on the screen as of today's date. And if you know any way that I can get them up, help me. But again, a lot of us don't have the time, the space, or you know, the know-how. I mean, I have a good bit of know-how. I mean, this is what I do. But a lot of us don't have the time to put in to do this whole, oh, well, just double what you're doing. I put out a video a week unless I feel like taking a break. And honestly, this is the video where I tell y'all I'm about to take a break. Yes, in the midst of all of this, needing to get 8,000 watch hours, your boy is taking a break. I need it. When was 4,000 hours ever the minimum? Now that they've moved it to 8,000 watch hours for long form, the things that are taking place in this creative space, I just want y'all to think about how many people have skit series and the retention there. Think about the people that are not just teaching and educating, but being entertained or entertaining you in the process. Think of the people that are literally vlogging their life, even the boring stuff. There are so many ways that we can reach this 8,000, 10,000, 12,000 watch hours. And again, correct me if I'm wrong, is it 8,000 a month? 8,000 for 90 days? Or is it just needing to be a consistent 8,000? I'm not hearing these bigger content creators mention, well, in order to get this brand, you have to be monetized by YouTube. In order to have a sponsorship with these people, brand deals, you need to do X, Y, and Z through YouTube. My understanding is as long as you have the people that their product can be pitched to and will buy, that's what matters. I really feel like this creator space is putting itself in a chokehold because instead of creating, we're focusing on the money. Yes, the money aspect is very important, especially when this is something that you want to do to provide for you, yourself, and your family. I get it. I'm in that very space. But you have to be you, create what you want, create what your audience wants, put it out, and call it a day. If you're only here to make the money, it's gonna show, and the majority of those people tend to fail. I don't want to talk no more because I feel like I've driven the point home. If you agree with anything I said, put that down in the comments. If you disagree with anything that I said, put that down in the comments. If I misquoted something, definitely put that down in the comments. I'm taking 2 weeks off. I've got a major conference coming up this weekend, and I think the next weekend I have a few major meetings. So my phone is ringing. I'm getting off this phone. I'm getting off this camera. I'm going on 2 weeks. I'll see y'all later.